Hello, and welcome to this lecture on setting up Openshift. In this lecture, we will see the different options available to set up and get started with Openshift. There are multiple options available to set up Openshift. Openshift can be installed on-premises or hosted on public or private clouds. Once you decide how you want to proceed, there are different modes of deployments. Having the master and node all on one system is the all-in-one mode. This configuration is, of course, only supported for a development environment and is not to be considered for production use cases. The other option is to deploy a single master and configure multiple nodes. And a high availability option is to configure multiple master and worker nodes, which is what is recommended for a production environment. A few other things to consider are the target environment for deployment. You may choose to deploy Openshift on virtual machines on the cloud or on premises. And there are two modes of deploying Openshift, either via the traditional method of installation using package managers like RPM on Linux, or through container technologies like Docker, the advantages of which we have already seen in a previous lecture. We will start with the all-in-one solution with Minishift, which is the easiest way to get started with Openshift on a local system. If Minishift is not of interest to you, now would be a good time to skip this lecture. Before we head into the demo, it's good to understand how it works. Earlier, we talked about the different components of Openshift, such as Kubernetes, Web Console, Openshift Origin software, etc. It would take a lot of time and effort to set up and install all of these various components on different systems individually by ourselves. Minishift bundles all of these different components into a single image, providing us a pre-configured single-node Openshift cluster, so we can get started in a matter of minutes. The whole bundle is packaged into an ISO image and is available online for download. Now, you don't have to download this image yourself. Minishift provides an executable command line utility that will automatically download the ISO and deploy it on a virtualization platform such as Oracle VirtualBox or VMware Fusion, so you must have a hypervisor installed on your system. VirtualBox works with Windows, Linux, or Mac environments, so we will be using that for demos. After deploying an instance of the Minishift virtual machine, it goes on to pulling the Openshift origin image from Docker Hub to deploy the core components. This image further downloads additional images from Docker Hub to bring up the Docker registry, router, and Web Console. All of this together provides us a single-node Openshift cluster. Let's head over to a demo and take a look at how to quickly get started with Openshift with the Minishift utility. Well, that's it for this lecture, and I will see you in the next lecture.